Morning.
I don't know about you guys, but August is the month that I take my nails and dig them into summer, right? Hold on.
Oh, please.
Just don't want it to go away. Well, and so in doing so, I become very present. This year, I was really focusing on sounds, and I realized I don't know what the sounds are that I'm hearing. So I did a deep dive. That was sort of the inspiration, the sounds of summer. Inspiration for today's segment, extreme bugs.
Oh.
And I say bugs loosely because really we're going to focus on insects. So, and they really, every insect has a very wow factor. You know, they're so amazing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first one.
That's the last word that would come to my mind, Julianne, but...
Okay, look at this.
Do we have a video? Is it?
Okay, this is the Katie
We should have a video.
Okay.
There we go.
Extreme
Oh, there we go.
bug number 1. It has the smallest ears of any animal. It's the katydid. This nocturnal singer is recognized by its staccato buzz. Some varieties are confused for the grasshopper, but can be easily distinguished by a long, thin antenna. Katydids live on all continents with the exception of Antarctica. They are experts at camouflage, adapting to the environment. And for that reason, they come in all shapes and sizes. They can appear like a leaf, a dead leaf, prickly, or even pink. The katydid makes noise by rubbing its wings together to attract a mate. Its name is derived from the sound, which is phoneticized as katydid, katydidn't, katydid, katydidn't.
Do you hear it? Katie did, Katie didn't?
No,
I don't
never
either.
before. But is this also called a cicada?
No.
What? Okay,
no.
that's a whole different thing. Okay, good to know.
So Katie did, Katie didn't. But so smallest ears. Do you see them on the
No,
ears?
because they're too small.
Where are they?
Right here on the
That's
knees.
their ear?
On the knees. Isn't it just adorable?
Oh,
I guess that.
We wouldn't say adorable, but that is interesting.
I guess the katydid sound frightened the pilgrims to begin with. So interesting little fact. But you brought up cicadas.
Yeah.
So there's some confusion with that.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a look at bug number 2, insect number 2.
Extreme bug number 2 is the loudest insect in the world, the cicada. With over 3,300 different species, each with their own distinctive sound, this cacophony of winged insects can be deafening. Some of these rattling singers can reach over 85 decibels, enough to cause hearing loss with prolonged exposure. Scientists know how they make the thunderous sing-song. It comes from the tymbals, drum-like membranes on the abdomen. They don't, however, fully understand how this apparatus produces such extreme volume. There are 2 kinds. Most are annual cicada and live to be between 2 and 5 years. Periodical cicada make up only 7 of the nearly 3,400 species. Periodical cicadas spend most of their life underground feeding on plant roots. They emerge every 13 or 17 years, synchronized and en masse. Missouri is home to 11 different species of cicada. 7 of these are annual and 4 are periodical. Prepare for a thunderous 2024 when Missouri's largest brood, number 19, emerges. Cicadas are only around for about a month before they die and return to the ground. You can spot their presence by the small holes in the ground.
Well, August,
Yeah.
you know, this is a month that they're around. So I picked up the one Jeremy has is the one I found this morning.
Oh, so this is the cicada?
Just
Okay,
this
thank
one.
you.
These are
I was having an argument. Here, I'll hold this to Cody.
Oh, you got a cicada! Jeremy.
It's okay. Oh my goodness. I had to be
How
careful.
fragile is it? How fragile? I don't want to break
Jeremy, it's already
They
dead.
do play dead. I've seen them.
You scared me. Oh, wait, sorry. Okay. Let me put it back.
Wait a minute. Is it alive or what?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But you can look at the wings.
Okay, there we
They're
go.
just so,
Here, I'm just going to
Fragile.
hold it there.
they're so beautiful and intricate and amazing. I wanted to bring in a couple samples. So this one is,
Okay, I'm going to move him around so we can see his wings
it
a little
stops,
bit better.
they stop moving after, you can tell the
Here's
one
another
Jeremy
one.
has probably died earlier this morning. or
Why
maybe
do they die?
You know, they just have a lifespan, just like all of us.
So natural causes.
Yeah,
Let's get a shot of this one.
But the sound, you know, I guess the sound will repel birds. It hurts their ears.
Oh, is that what it is?
So
Look at
if-
this guy.
Yeah. So
This
if
is
you-
when I feel like I know this guy.
He's so cute. So if you're in an area where there aren't any birds, your chances are maybe it's a tree that's been inhabited by cicada.
Oh.
And the female, I guess, she doesn't make the loud rattling noise that we hear. She makes more of a snapping sound. It's just a wing click.
Okay.
So I guess there's a predatory katydid in Australia. So if you're an Australian cicada, you have to watch out because they will fake you out, the katydid's there, and draw in the male cicadas and snare them and kill them. So.
I didn't say nothing. I said nothing.
Okay, should we move on, you guys?
Yes, I do have a question,
Yeah.
but I'm going to wait till the end because you may cover it.
Right.
Let's
Okay,
move on.
all right.
Okay.
So we're going to
Let's
move
see what
on
else
to
we've
the
got.
third bug, or third insect. This is one of four that, no, this is not the right one. It's the video C, I think. The third insect.
Okay, they're working on it. Sorry.
Okay.
Tell us about it before we get to it.
Yeah, the third insect has
this one?
no wings. No.
No, we did cicada.
No
Okay.
wings. So it is actually the highest jumping insect.
Ooh.
Do you have any guesses what
Grasshopper.
it is? No?
Oh, the highest jumping insect.
Did,
Best
oh, we
jumper.
have
I
it.
don't
We have
know
it
what
now.
it is.
Let's see.
Extreme bug number 3. It's the best jumper in the world. It's the flea. Jumping 200 times its own length, the flea is the highest jumper for its size. It would be like a human jumping over the Eiffel Tower. The source of its super bugman strength is in a rubbery protein pad where its legs attach to its body. This resilient protein allows the flea to store energy and then exert extreme power with each jump. This particular trait made the flea an ideal circus performer. The first flea circus dates back to the early 1820s when an Italian impresario named Luis Bertolotto advertised an extraordinary exhibition of industrious fleas. On Regent Street in London, harnessed with a thin gold wire around their neck, the fleas are attached to props. They perform exhibitions such as chariot racing, sword fighting, and tightrope walking. If you thought flea circuses were just an illusion, you're also correct. There are some of those. But surprisingly, the fleas can be trained.
So you would never think they could be trained, right?
Never in a million
Why
years.
would you want to do it, right?
How can you train a flea?
Well, the first thing that they do is train them not to jump. So they put them in a short jar with a lid. And they learn not to jump because they don't want to hit their head. So about 3 days of that, and then you can just pour them into that little circular circus ring, and they just will run. And but most of it is really stress response. So I don't know if you can actually call it training.
Training,
You
yeah.
kind of
Oh,
feel
got
sorry
you.
for the flea for,
Yeah.
I do too.
for the first time, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I can respect that it can jump like that, but my goodness. Okay.
So what's next, Julianne?
Well, let's go to number 4. This is my favorite one. We had a quick glimpse of this. It was the.
I already forgot,
It was
so.
video. Oh, good. It's
I already forgot what the next one was.
Video D, and so it is the.
Number 4. One of the oldest life forms on Earth. It predates the dinosaur by some 100 million years. The dragonfly. Found on every continent, including Antarctica, the dragonfly was present 320 million years ago on the single continent of Pangaea. Its appearance and lifestyle is unusual. It has varied habitats but is always close to water where it lays eggs. The dragonfly lives 2 lives. Prior to being a flyer, it spends up to 2 years as an aquatic insect. During that larval stage, it has the same predatory instincts as an adult. Once ready, the larval dragonfly will crawl up a reed and begin its metamorphosis. They are expert flyers who intercept and eat prey only during flight. They can hover like a helicopter, fly forward, backward, upside down, or turn 360 degrees on a dime. Their flight is so special, drones have been patterned off of them. The dragonfly has 2 gigantic eyes that give them almost 360-degree vision.
They are just so amazing. The oldest life form on Earth, one of the oldest, as well as the fastest flying insect, and one of the species snags the title world's farthest flyer because it can go 11,000 miles over an ocean to migrate.
Oh my goodness,
That's
that's
amazing.
fascinating. They do come to visit a lot on the lake. And two of them together, they just hover around. But now that I know what they look like so close, I'm going to be afraid of them.
Yeah.
And you know why they're on the lake? Because that's where
Yeah,
they have
because
to
they're water.
lay their eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's go. I think we're running out of time. So maybe we'll hit number 5.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what extreme form to call this one. We can hit the last slide, number 10, I think it is. There we go.
Oh.
Mosquito drone?
How would you feel about this? Now you know why I wanted to call it a bug, because this one here is a little blurry, but it has a microphone, a camera, a syringe that could potentially
Inject you with something?
a nano tracker or take DNA. You know?
Oh my gosh! Here comes the intrigue of Intrigue Journal right here.
Absolutely. I couldn't. Yeah, that's what I had to leave on this note. So this is allegedly a mock-up, conceptual mock-up. But who knows? You know, the government, they have to stay quiet about things. Privately, private companies have come out with and shown us hummingbird drones, butterfly drones. So who knows what they have? And
That's incredible.
Thank you
Can
so
you hold
much.
this for me?
you guys have been holding these bugs.
Thank you, Julianne. You've given us something to think about, for sure.
And stuff I don't want to ever think about again.
Thanks so much for watching. We would love to have you as a subscriber. Please give us a thumbs up and post your comments below.